What's going on, you guys? It's Scott from Fly Rides. I am out here with my old friend Jörg at Eurobike. So good to see you, man.
So good to see you.
It's been a minute.
Welcome.
Thank you. My first time in Germany, so Jörg's been showing me around the Riese Muller 2020 lineup, you guys. Really incredible stuff this year. They've got some beautiful new models, matte coloring. I noticed the Curry's back on the Charger, which I was so excited about. So there's so much to talk about, you guys. Let's get into it. Jörg, is there anything, we were talking about a little bit earlier, big themes this year, like we're getting back into control technology, which is the suspension setup on the Riese Muller bikes, especially the delights. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course, control technology is a big topic of 2020, and integration is another big topic for Riese Muller in 2020. The integration of the battery cockpit versions for the displays, integration of the motor, the new Bosch Performance Line CX motor, and this is a big topic for us in 2020. And of course, design of our bikes.
Yeah, so I mean, more integrated than ever, you guys, I would say. Of course, we got the smaller Bosch 2020 motor on these guys. We also, of course, have power tubes this year instead of power packs. It's really important stuff. It makes a great bike even better, in my opinion. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the Delight, the former version with the power pack. It looks very different to this model. We have here the power tube integration, and the design of the bike is awesome. We are here at the mountain version of the Delight with 500 watt hours battery inside, and the new Bosch Performance Line CX motor. And I saw your video from Bosch, and you know that this is a strong motor and the perfect motor for this bike. We have main beam integration in the mountain bike, which is awesome because
can you ride. Tell me a little bit more about that main beam. What is that for those who don't know? What is that?
Yeah, this is you can compare it to a car, to the light system of a car.
Okay.
It's the same light of the car. You can.
Headlight, yeah,
headlight, that's
great,
the word what I'm looking for.
Super cool. I mean, so yeah, basically it's, I mean, the lights have always been good. I mean, on the Riese Muller bikes, I always say they're the one bike company that when they integrate a light, it's actually a usable light. So yeah, usually it's like some dinky little thing, but not on these bikes.
That is very important for us because it's a very important safety feature.
I think that's so important too with these bikes. I mean, because the control technology, Riese Muller to me is, again, more about comfort over long distances. Of course, you can use this as a mountain bike, but also it is more about the safety of it. But this is actually a full suspension that is designed with that in mind. So a lot of full suspensions are more designed for downhill usage or mountain biking, but the Riese Muller full suspension setup is actually designed for safety. It's complete safy setup, and that's I think that's huge. I don't know another company that really does that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's totally proprietary to Riese Muller. Let's dig a little bit more into the Delight. We've got a lot to cover in this video, you guys, but anything else you want to show us on this bike?
Fox full suspension, fat tires for the bike, a dropper post here in the saddle, and what I'm very proud of and what I think is a very big topic also is that we have the Gates carbon drive at the bike at the configuration part. With the Roloff E14 or 14, sorry, or the Enviolo. So you have very different options for these bikes, and
it's an intentional move, you guys, by Riese Muller to stick with the 1,000 watt hours. I kind of, my perspective is to do the 625, the geometry would have to change a ton. So you would lose a lot of the comfort, and I just don't think it's worth it with for an extra couple hundred watt hours of battery life. If you're giving the 500 on the 500, so the 1,000 together on the Super Delight, you're going to have plenty to go with, and you're still getting the comfort of the regular Delight too.
Yeah, definitely. With 1,000 watt hours, you have all you need, definitely.
So of course, the Delight line would not be complete just if it was the mountain setup, guys. We've got Super Delights on every level. Is it all the same kind of trims as before? You've got an Enviolo trim, a rolled-off trim, and all that?
Of course it is, yeah. And you have here the option with the different pannier rack at the end, but it's the same good quality of bike. Yeah. So, but this is more for touring and for outside experience.
So all the same stuff, guys, as the Delights in the past, except we got more integration, I would say more refined control technology, and then connectivity on the way as well. So there's some really cool stuff with these bikes. I'm in love. Please just let me have this one.
Yeah.
Just have it.
I will send it directly to you.
Great. Okay, good. Cool, let's check out the next bike, guys. So guys, we got the cargo bikes up next. There are some crazy new things for the Bosch 2020 cargo line, and one of them is a whole fleet of Riese Muller bikes. We figure what better place to do this part of the interview than on the bike, right? So Jörg, take it away. What do we got here? You got control technology, this for sure, knobby tires on this new Load 60, and you can fit a fully grown man inside of it. A little short one, but...
Yeah, you're sitting in the Load 60. This is one of our, I think, best cargo bikes in our model line because it's a bike with full suspension, and it combines the both world of a trekking bike, touring bike, and the cargo bike, because you have enough space to carry 2 kids or your groceries or yourself. And that is what I love most about these cargo bikes. It is so flexible. It's not just a cargo bike. It's a fun riding bike, and it comes with a belt drive in this new model year, what means no maintenance. And we have the roll-off system here and the Enviolo system as well. You can have 2 child seats here and a footwell as well, and this is, and you can have also here the dual battery option of Riese Muller.
Now, is the Load 75 still being offered?
The Load 75 is on the left side, and here you can carry 3 kids, and you have the same options of the Load 60, but with 75 centimeter of space and the length.
So more and more options this year, you guys, with that cargo line motor. That's 400% assist on the cargo line. It's also smart enough, the Bosch motor is, to know when you have a full load like we do right now, or when it's empty. Save you some battery on there.
Yeah, you can put in here 100 kilograms. So
there you go. One of the other really exciting things we have happening with Riese Muller this year is they have new accessories for the Multicharger series. This is one of my favorite bikes that came out in 2019. I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see some new accessories on this guy. What do we have that's coming out this year?
And we have here the new safety bar, which comes out this model year 2020. So you can carry 2 kids in here, and they feel very safe. They can hold their hands here, and it's very comfortable for them. And we have another cool thing here. This is the follow me function. So you can put it down, and then you can put in a kid bike here, and the kid doesn't have enough power to go the rest of the trip. You can sit in here, and then I think it's a great combination.
Cool. So 2 kids. What's the weight limit though on that?
140 pounds here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, your kids will fit in that for quite some time, actually. So basically, I would say if you're still a little bit uncomfortable with like a front loading, this is basically a rear loading cargo bike at this point. So I mean, it's a complete rear loading cargo bike. Offers everything that any other rear loading cargo bike, say that 5 times fast, would offer. So I think that's really great. Let's pop on to the next one.
Yeah.
The last bike we're going to show you today from the 2020 Riese Muller lineup that I'm mostly excited about because this color is back and I missed it and I love it. We've got the Supercharger this year. Tell us a little bit about it. What do we got on this one?
Yeah, first of all, Curry is back. Yeah, I love it too. And in this year we have the Curry in a matte version. It's not so shiny, and I think it looks awesome at this bike.
Yeah.
And it comes with a dual battery as a standard. You have the Performance Line CX, the new engine, the motor of Bosch.
Beautiful.
And also with a Gates belt drive. The GX option, which means fat tires, special grips, flat pedals, and this is what this makes this bike not only a commuting bike with this dual battery included, it makes a fun bike for every day and touring as well.
Do we have options for high speed here? And
of course,
that's great.
Of course,
That's awesome. Yeah. So class 3 speeds if you want them, you guys. Basically everything you got out of the old Supercharger is back, except you've got integrated batteries now. Again, integration, control tech. Well, this isn't control technology; it's not full suspension. But integration on this one is going to be key. Really, really cool stuff.
I think you mentioned the high-speed version. This is what I love most about all our model lineup, that you have always the option to have the high-speed version. And I think this is great because you do not have to choose between another model, you can choose this Supercharger because you love it, and you can say, hey, I want it as a high-speed bike. It's
awesome,
great. Yeah.
So as you can see, guys, Riese Muller committing always to newer technology. You're going to have more and more coming out in the coming years. They got some cool R&D stuff that we don't have ETAs for in the States quite yet, but we will have them soon, and I will let you know as soon as they're going to be out. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of me, more importantly though, more of Jörg, because he's going to be around a little bit more. We got some cool videos coming out in the coming months with Riese Muller. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.